Texas Tech has Kansas visiting them this year. Now, Kansas, this Lance Leopold led Kansas team. Now, Lance Leopold is an unusual coach. He's got 6 national championships and visited there a 7th time. And you're asking national championship, Division 3. He took Buffalo to the point that they got 2 divisional championships in the MAC, which was not easy. Buffalo's a good team. He's been a little hit or miss with Kansas, but Joey McGuire, he's been doing some good things at Texas Tech. And this team that people keep going, oh, they're bought. No, Baron Morton and several of the other big time players at Texas Tech are homegrown folks. Now, Kansas has lost to Missouri, who is undefeated this year and is considered one of the powers within the SEC, and lost to Cincinnati in a close one. Both those. Now, the Cincinnati's only lost to Nebraska so far. They just beat Iowa State in a good one. So Cincinnati is not a scrub team. So Kansas being 4-2, yeah, they're not Texas Tech, but they're a really good team. Now, Texas Tech has got two cupcakes in FCS and Utah, which they beat at Utah, and they beat Houston at Houston. So them getting a home game in conference, this is big. And Kansas is a team that, while not the best, is still going to put up a decent challenge. This is going to show out what both teams can do. Texas Tech still got Arizona State, which is one that I really want to see. That's going to be a game I'm going to cover next week. Okay, Oklahoma State, big deal. Kansas State, that nobody knows what they're going to do. BYU, that has been working to be dominant. UCF and West Virginia. So they have 2 really good teams that they're going to be playing. A team nobody knows what they are, and 3 teams that should be fairly simple. So this could be an undefeated year for Texas Tech. And Kansas, they've got Iowa State still to handle, Texas Tech, K State, Oklahoma State, Arizona, Utah. They've got a lot to prove in this game. So we're going to cover this game if you like college football. And yes, I do cover Big 12 on occasion. I've gotten to like Texas Tech, and I've liked Arizona. I like Kenny Dillingham and Arizona State, so I'll cover some Big 12 stuff on occasion. Hit like, hit subscribe. I also college football and college sports. I'm not going to cover any more pro sports. So hit like, subscribe. Let's get into this game.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Now, we're going to talk about Kansas first because they're the visiting team. Jalen Daniels, a lot of people have been talking about this dude. 103 of 153 completion. He's thrown for 1,497 yards, 67.3% completion rate. He's got a long of 93, 16 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, only been sacked 5 times. So this is a good offensive line. He's pretty freaking accurate. And on rushing, you got LaShawn Williams, 50 carries, 303 yards, 5 touchdowns. He's got a 62-yard long run. Think about that. He can explode. Jalen Daniels got 50 carries. He's got 239 yards. How many of these quarterbacks do you hear have negative yardage? He's got 239 yards on his feet. Got a 28-yard long run. He's got a touchdown. Daniel Hershaw, Harry Stewart both have touchdowns. They got 8 touchdowns on the ground. They may not be as potent as so many other teams when it comes to being dual threat, but they still know what to do when they need to. And LaShawn Williams got to be shut down for this team to not make a difference. Now, through the air, Emmanuel Henderson has got 28 catches, 488 yards. Listen to that one. He's got the 93-yard long run, 4 touchdowns. Bowden Grown, tight end, 12 catches, 234 yards, 46-yard long run, 2 touchdowns. Cam Pickett, 18 catches, 227 yards. He's got a 38-yarder, 3 touchdowns. Levi White's got 2 touchdowns. Deshaun Haneke's got 3 touchdowns. Keaton Kubeka has got a touchdown. LaShawn Williams has got a touchdown through the air. So 16. Let me tell you something. Their air attack is very scary. With the ground attack that, 1,038 yards, nothing to sneeze at. You let LaShawn Williams break through, you let Emmanuel Henderson break through, they're going to do something. And Jalen Daniels, don't try to pressure him. He can get out your way real quick and get some yardage. Now, on defense, they got 16 sacks on opposing quarterbacks. That means they know how to break through a line. They got 24 pass deflections. They got 3 interceptions. So their pass offense or pass defense is really good. They got 5 forced fumbles and 4 fumble recoveries. So these guys know what they're doing when they're getting near a ball. Now, Trey Lathan, linebackers, got 46 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 3 pass deflections, and an interception that he ran 32 yards. Now, this is a little disturbing. Their second leading tackler is Lyric Rawls. He's a safety. So they're getting into the secondary a little too often. He's got 37 tackles, 3 pass deflections, and interception. Oh, and by the way, Trey Lathan's also got a fumble recovery. Jalen Todd, defensive back's got 27 tackles. He's got 2 pass deflections. I mean, this defense is holding up really well. And when you're looking at their penalties, 32 of 244, 40 yards per game. Not the most disciplined, but pretty disciplined. When you're looking at the team, these folks are doing what they need to do on both ends of the ball. Their offensive line is giving Daniels the chance to decide what he's going to do. On top of the fact of only 2 interceptions on 16 touchdowns, really good. Plus, you got LaShawn Williams. Jalen Daniels can rush if he needs to. You got a few other guys. Daniel Hershaw's got 178 yards. Harry Stewart's got 79. So they're mostly relying on LaShawn Williams and Jalen Daniels. But Daniel Hershaw can be brought in, so you've got to watch him when he's in. And this is a team that, let me tell you something. It's not a pushover team. Now, Texas Tech Red Raiders, Baron Morton that I've already talked about. This dude, 97 of 140, so he's only at 69.3% completion rate. 1,410 yards through the air. He's got 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. That's a little disturbing. And he's only been sacked 5 times. So this line is giving them some time. But he's also got Will Hammond backing him up. 31 of 41. He's thrown 4 touchdowns, 369 yards. He's had an interception. Mitch Griffiths, 4 of 5. He's at 80% completion rate. He's got a touchdown. So they've got 17 touchdowns through the air. Cameron Dickey, 71 carries, 330 yards, 6 touchdowns. Jacoby Williams, 58 for 308, 4 touchdowns. Will Hammond has got 16 carries, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. Now, Baron Morton is in the negative range on this. He's at -2. Mitch Griffiths is at 21. So they've got 12 on the ground. So they can bounce. They don't have to rely on the passing game. Coy Eakin, On the receiving end, 24 catches, 341 yards, 3 touchdowns. Caleb Douglas, 18 catches, 340 yards, 1 touchdown. Now, mind you, these guys are getting like Caleb Douglas got a 61-yard long run. Corey Eakins got a 42-yarder. And you're looking at Adam Hill's got a 36-yarder on the ground, and Will Hammond's got a 64-yarder. So these guys know how to make some explosive plays. Terrence Carter's got 4 touchdowns, 50-yard long, 220 catches, 269 yards. Reggie Burgel, 21 for 252, 35-yard long run, 4 touchdowns. Jacoby Williams, the running back, 15 for 227, 73-yard long run, 1 touchdown. Cameron Dickey's got a touchdown. He's a running back, 69-yard long, 17 through the air, 12 on the ground. I ain't just going to keep covering them for the simple fact of they've got too many weapons that know how to score, is what you got to know. On defense, you got 12 sacks, so they're not getting to the quarterback as much as what Kansas is, but not far off. They got 18 pass deflections, but 18 or 8 interceptions, with one of them going back for a touchdown. 5 forced fumbles, 4 fumble recoveries. So this defense may not get to the opposing quarterback as much, but it don't mean that you want to mess around with them. Now, Jacob Rodriguez has got 33 tackles, 3 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, and by the way, he's got a 26-yard long run back for one of them. John Curry, another linebacker, 27 tackles, 1 pass deflection. Ben Roberts, 26 tackles, 3 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery. Oh, and Jacob Rodriguez has got 2 forced fumbles. Yeah, this is a defense that is earning their money. And on penalties. Now, here's something a little disturbing. They got 45 penalties, 382 yards. They're averaging 76 yards a game. They got to clean up their penalties. They really do. This is going to bite them in a game. But their offensive line is doing what they need to do. Their quarterbacks are doing what they need to do. A little disturbing that Baron Morton's 12 and touchdowns with 3 interceptions. But Will Hammond, let me tell you something. Will Hammond is showing that he can do what he needs to do. So you've got a backup that looks pretty scary. Yeah, this is a team that is earning the money that everybody is talking about them getting, but you also might want to pay attention to the fact that a lot of these guys, they keep talking about, oh, this team was bought. Will Hammond, Baron Morton, they're Texas Tech people. They've only done Texas Tech. Baron Morton, let me go back here and make sure. So he's in his final year, and Baron and Will Hammond is his backup and is probably going to be starter next year, and they're both of them from Texas Tech. Look, Kansas is a good team. They ain't Texas Tech, but they're a good team, and you don't want to play around with them. This is not a sleepy game. This is a game that Texas Tech has got to keep proving its dominance. Considering what people have been doing towards the Big 12, yeah, Texas Tech going undefeated is almost a necessity. But let me tell you something. Kansas ain't a sleep on team. You need to roll through Kansas, because Kansas has already proven that they can do some damage to a SEC power team. They've shown that they can hang with Cincinnati. And they've shown they can beat some decent teams as well. So, Texas Tech win this game. I'm pretty freaking certain, unless some kind of big surprise happens, because even if Baron Morton was to get injured, Will Hammond knows what he's doing. Keep talking about the money, and you're missing out the point that most of their really good players are Texas Tech players. Folks that have been there since they started college. And they ain't playing around. They're getting at it. So, yeah, Texas Tech, this is the game for them. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.